Can you imagine being on stage and looking out and seeing that many people standing in front of you watching you perform your music? That's gotta be like the best feeling in the entire world. What is up, people of the internet? Today, we are going to be watching Nightwish Ghost Love Score. Because it was requested over and over and over again in the comments. I've never heard the band, I've never heard this song, I've never seen them perform. So this will all be a first reaction. I'm kind of interested to hear and see what this is all about. Thank you guys for all the support on the channel. It's been awesome to watch the numbers go up. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. We're at 950 as I'm recording this video. So thank you guys. It really means a lot for you to click on the videos and subscribe to the channel. Spend a little bit of time out of your day with me. It means the world. So if you like what I'm doing here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join everyone else who has, and let's hop into this. First off, this will be the soundtrack to the most epic part of like a big battle scene in a big superhero movie or something. Really like the way this sounds so far. I like how it feels like epic and grand, and I like the orchestra type elements to it. I like it so far. And also, that is a shitload of people out there. There's a little offbeat thing there on the third count of it going around. It skips a beat at the end. Dude just over there chugging water, or water, but his water's probably not actual water. I know this comparison probably gets made a lot, but the actual tone of her voice, the range that she's singing in, it reminds me a lot of Amy Lee from Evanescence, only she's sticking with the high range, whereas in Evanescence, Amy Lee kind of goes all over the place with it. I really like the tone of her voice, and dude back here on the drums is keeping that stuff locked down. The bass player, it showed him a couple times so far. He seems like he's doing really good. So far, all of it sounds good. And can you imagine being on stage and looking out and seeing that many people standing in front of you watching you perform your music? That's gotta be like the best feeling in the entire world. Not only that, but now 6.1 million people have seen it on YouTube. This video alone. I guess it's just like break time for that guitar player. She's roaming around the stage. He just hit wind chimes. That's how much attention to detail is in this song. Really like how it's so dynamic so far.
Siren from the deep came to me, sang my name, my Lord. Still I write my songs about the dream of mine, worth everything I may ever be. The child will be
Really like that transition right there. The drums and the bass coming in.
born again. That siren carried him to me. First of them true loves, sitting on the shoulder of an angel without care for love alone.
Is that guitar player extremely short or really small? Because that guitar looks gigantic on him and that's not a really big guitar. Someone let me know. Is that guy like super small? Pretty sure it was like a bass clarinet that was just in the background right there, if I heard that correctly, which is pretty awesome, on a metal song. That's awesome sounding right there. I really like how they just took the time and let it just build and build and build while keeping it calm, and then boom, hits back in. This is what I meant by the dynamics of the song, letting stuff build out like that. Orchestral type instruments take over, let the crowd like rebuild the anticipation, and then bam, right back in. I like this use of her full voice more than just keeping it in that high range that she was at the beginning. with that in the background right there, the first thing that popped in my mind was those little Irish jigs that they do, you know, that when they have the little leprechaun like dancing around. That's what just popped in my head with that part in the background. I didn't like that transition near as much. It was like they needed to get to this part, so they just kind of cut it, drum, back in. But the transition wasn't as smooth as some of the rest of them were. Kind of flowed into the next part and let it build up. This one was kind of awkward of a transition to my ear. I also like how she has a fan right in front of her that's blowing her hair the whole entire time she's singing. Just makes her look like majestic as f. That was pretty sweet. That was really high, and she kept the power underneath it too. A lot of times whenever singers go up that high, they lose all the power and body to the voice. She kept it going. That is talent and skill. Alright, so first reaction of Nightwish Ghost Love Score is I would be really interested to hear more from them, especially since this was recorded, I believe, in 2013. At the time I'm recording this, it's 2018, so that's 5 full years of growth. I mean, if they're still around. I'm not for sure if they are still around or not, but I'm assuming by how many people have been requesting them that they are still around. So there'll be 5 more years of growth and matureness to their music, and they already have a very dynamic, like they use pretty much every element they can throw at you in this one song. So I'd be really interested to hear more of them. If you like any more songs of theirs, comment below. Another one I should check out, maybe another live performance or even studio version, doesn't matter. Whatever you like, whatever you think would be best representative, maybe something a little bit newer to see how they've progressed through time. So leave that suggestion in the comments if you want. Overall, Thought it was a really good performance, very dynamic. Great job, Nightwish. I really liked the song. I really liked the performance. I really liked her and her voice and her range. The fact that she kept her power even when hitting the really, really high notes at the end. That shows skill, talent, and that she knows what she's doing, obviously, and has the skill to pull it off. Also, don't forget, let me know, is that guitarist really that small, or did he just look like it? I like the drummer. He was really holding it down in the back. Did a lot of tom work. Also, the always overlooked bassist. The bassist did a fantastic job in the song. I didn't hear anything that was off with the bass. He had a good bass tone. The bass was also where you can hear it in the mix alongside the guitar rather than being buried by the guitar, which it all too often is. Any of you bassists out there can attest to that. So all in all, everything sounded good. The performance as well. Great job, Nightwish. I can't wait to hear more. If you like what I'm doing here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, join everyone else who has, and I'll see you guys in the next video.